Hey, what's up everybody? I want to show you a really cool instrument all the way from Turkey called the Baglama. I came across this instrument doing research on my new string trio, which is called To the Walls of Troy. How does it relate? Well, my new piece is based on the Iliad by Homer, in which the ancient Greeks traveled to the city-state of Troy about 1200 BC. If you don't know, Troy is in modern-day Turkey. Modern-day Turkey and much of the Middle East use really cool scales that are different from what we know here in Western music. They use what are called microtones or quarter tones, depending on what region that you're in. My new string trio utilizes quarter tones, so I wanted to look at some of the old instruments and some of the old sounds of this very ancient world to get an idea of how to compose this piece. So we're going to check out the Turkish Baglama, which is capable of playing these exotic scales. All right, everybody, this is my friend David. We play together in a band called Buttermilk Junction. We are at a museum in Fort Worth, and he's brought with him this beautiful instrument, which was built in Turkey, called the, if I'm saying it correctly, Baglama saz.
You got it.
All right, cool. Can you, anything in particular you want to tell us about the instrument?
Well, it has this bowl back, kind of like a bowl back lute. You'll notice there are no sound holes in the front of it, so like you would have for a guitar or a violin. But there is a sound hole on the side, so you can have it kind of projecting back at yourself to hear yourself. The traditional instrument would have wooden pegs. This one has the standard guitar style, screw style hardware on it, so cool. It's a little bit easier to tune than the original wooden peg ones.
Nice.
The frets are movable. They're tied, so you can slightly adjust all the microtones on it to adjust for differences in the regional variations that you have in Turkey.
That's right. So these are microtones. These are not the regular notes that we would hear in the Western scale where they divide the octave by 12. This literally has increments of sound smaller than a semitone.
Right, 53 divisions in an octave as opposed to 12 that we have in the Western scale.
Whoa, let's get a close-up of these frets and see what kind of strings we've got here.
So we have 7 strings in 3 courses. We have 2 in octaves. There's a wound string and a metal string. Then you have 2 in the middle that are in unison, and then you have 3 on a melody string.
Wow. So the frets are divide up the Turkish makam or scales, if you will, into the different microtones. Let's. I'm going to back up here again. Let's hear some of these microtones. And is that a pickup on that thing?
There is a pickup.
As an electric guitarist,
it has an equalizer on it.
And of course, it's a Fishman. That is fantastic. So now, when you're rocking out in Constantinople, or rather Istanbul, the world will hear you because you can plug that into your Fender amplifier and just get after it. Well, that's really cool. Thanks for showing that to us, man.
All right.
So I'm going to try to play the Baglama saz. I have no idea how to hold it, I have no idea how to play it, but I'm going to mess around and check out these microtones. It's got this really cool mystical sound. Oh man, that's really, really cool. Again, the Baglama saz from Turkey. Nowadays they even have pickups, so if you want to rock out in Turkey, you've got something to do that with. The Baglama is a type of long-necked lute called the tanbur, and this instrument class dates back to the Akkadian Empire of Mesopotamia in the 3rd millennium BC. Archaeological evidence for these instruments in Turkey dates back to the Hittite civilization around 1500 BC, so it is possible that instruments like these were played in ancient Troy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'm excited for you to hear To the Walls of Troy. It's good to know that when I think about what man likes to do now, which is to drink beer and play the guitar, holding this instrument from Turkey, I know that man has wanted to drink beer and play stuff for thousands of years. That's really, really cool.